Welcome everybody to Onward VRML Season 13, Week number 4. I am your host, Jamie, bringing you an exciting game tonight. Astra taking on No Fun Intended. These sides haven't battled it out before, so this is going to be the first time they get to play each other. No doubt they've probably scrimmed each other, and we saw a fantastic game the other night. Astra taking on Boss Fight, just narrowly missed winning that game. Boss Fight obviously played very, very well. If you didn't get to catch that, then Onward VRML is going to be the place to be able to catch that. That is where we caught that. So if you go onto our past streams, if you're already on this channel, you'll be able to find that game. So both sides are 5 out of 5, and I know you guys really enjoy the bans, so we will go straight into them. For the bans coming in, we're going to see Downfall coming out from Astra, and we're going to see Cargo coming out from No Fun Intended. So big game, big map and small map gone straight off the tables. Astra have played Downfall, not won it unfortunately, and No Fun Intended have played that 8 times, won it 4. And with Cargo, Astra have played that 9 times, won it 8, whereas No Fun Intended played it 3 times, have won it 3 times as well. So just a ban out of Astra having played it a lot more. And the first map coming in was Subway, which was one to be expected. Astra do tend to kind of pick this as they have played it twice now, won it 6 times. They have about but they've played 70 rounds of this, so that is a lot of Subway for one team. And it does look like the teams nearly are ready. So for the Astra side, we are going to see T, Leo, Special Ops, Delamiro, and Me Gente. Whereas for No Fun Intended, we are going to see the Mad Hatter, Just Do It, Deadshot, Shadow Warrior, and Game Reaper. So when we do get to this point in the stream, as there is a 6-minute delay on that, I will most definitely get those predictions up. I think this is a game that is going to be a lot of back and forth. These sides, for all intents and purposes, according to the match page, fairly equal, really. Astra being ranked 5th at the moment, and No Fun Intended actually ranked 1st. Obviously, it is the first, well, it is the 4th week, so MMR has only just kind of been settled on, and yeah, so we will see how this game goes here as the countdown has just gone. So let's get straight into that very first round. First objective coming out is going to be the marketplace objective, if I can get past this wall. Can see 2 C4 coming out here. See where Deadshot and Just Do It decide to place them, but they are going to find some resistance very early on. Leo, Delamiro, and T approaching very fast on this south push here. Just Do It spots Leo as he's moving around, checking that alleyway, gets taken out. That's the first kill going to No Fun Intended, and they're slowly thinning out the resistance here. Special Ops and Shadow Warrior did trade over by Marsoc spawn. Special Ops only being down though.
Probably barrel on main alley.
You better going to try and make this approach here. We are going to see Game Reaper though, covering this angle. Does get the shots onto Game Reaper, to Tea Party. Delamiro going to be the next to try and take his chances. Gets taken down. Fantastic play by Game Reaper there. Yeah, just here on the radio there, I think Leo or Special Ops are to Special Ops. Ready for the revive. Mijante gonna come in. We can see the M203 smoke gonna get use. Question is, where will that get placed? He has got to take out Game Reaper if he wants to be able to go get that revive, and it certainly would be a crucial revive if he did get the kill. 2 C4 going off, placed very close to each other, unfortunately, and one going off will take out the other one. Mijante here committed to the revive. Certainly going to be the best option, but he has got to take out Game Reaper, and at the moment he's warmed up. He's feeling it. Taking 2. Oh, can't quite get the shots onto Game Reaper, and will get taken out. Yeah, just like that. No fun intended. Take the first point from map number 1. Well played to Game Reaper there, able to completely defend this alleyway. So certainly a tough spot to hold on your own, but he did it really well. Took out the Astra attack. So Astra now got to defend against this. As always with Onward, basically you have the objective, which is this satellite here, and you have 2 choices as Marsoc. Either go in with your tablet and get the cap, giving your team 2 points, or you can take out all the defenders, give yourselves 1 point. Volk, on the other hand, have to defend the objective, take out Marsoc, which we just saw, or you do have a choice that doesn't get played all too often of putting in the objective yourself and giving away only 1 point. You do kill yourself as the last Vault member, you will give away 2 points to Marsoc. Back in the day, a very common thing to do would have been take yourself out if you knew you couldn't defend the objective. So Downpour decided they didn't want that. You know, you got to defend it till the end. And that's what we like here at the VRML. So round number 2 coming at you very quick there.
Relax.
No fun intended. Happy with the win there. Got to be told to relax.
Well, it's 1 second cap. 1 second cap. It doesn't matter.
Does sound like they're intending to cap there. Leo going to be the first one to take round this corner. Spots like 2 or 3. That's not an onslaught of bullets you want to be going for. Mad Hatter about to go into an onslaught himself, though. Delamiro on this corner. Special Ops moving around also to provide some backup. Can't. Oh, does get the trade there at the very last second. Astra now down to 3. Bit Luke on the map, and we're going to see a standard 2-2 split here. Possibly another one would have gone down this alleyway, as you having 3 pushing down here is quite nice, but got to be watching for that C4. We saw 2 go off in the last round. Check those angles, gives away your position, but doesn't really matter too much. At least not for Subway, very small map. So you got to hold this angle here, and we saw a very good smoke come out last night. That did completely block that player's vision, and it was I think it was a great play. There's a good smoke coming out now, completely blocking T's vision along here. Just Do It and Deadshot are going to be able to move up pretty close, or T-Party's got to push out, and then risk being shot here. Does have a very slight angle on there. Deadshot gets Mijante as he peeks on this corner. That's what the smokes are there for. And it's just pandemonium here. No fun intended. Just taking it to Astra here. T-Party does manage to get a kill, but whilst all that's going on, Game Reaper coming in from the west does take out Special Ops. Astra down to the sole defender who gets taken out by Game Reaper. And you can hear that jubilation in his voice. Gotta feel good, that. Gets a confirm and just puts fire down between the wall and the lamppost. Giving, no fun intended, the second point. And they have come out running. And the next objective is going to be one of my favorites. It's the cell stairs. You gotta love it. And how both sides are playing at the moment, this is going to be a good one, really. You know, we're going to see lots of smokes coming out from both sides. Some good plays, and it's a tough one to get the cap. We do see it from time to time, but it is a very tough one to cap, but it's also a tough one to defend, you know? Gotta love that last minute deliberations, but whilst all this going on, Astra have been given the very quick spawn, so they're going to be finding some action very, very shortly. Question does come down to, do you give the knowledge of the quick spawn and let Volt get into some positions? Can see Deadshot in a very nice spot here.
I'm gonna burn my flash. Especially, I think there's one in my spot.
Is expecting some movement coming from the overpass. Got to turn around. Mad Hatter does take out Leo. Special Ops now going to attack this West Alley. Oh, can't quite get the shots onto Mad Hatter behind that wall. And just like that, there we go. We're getting the action here. Deadshot trades with Tea Party and Mijente. Now got to push with Delamiro. Astra down to 2. Game Reaper trying to get that angle. Very nice revive. Just, oh, Mijente moving at the same time. Can't get the shots onto Game Reaper.
He's dead now. I don't know why he poked that. That was stupid.
Apologies.
So that's 2 dead.
I got tied up on the prediction side, but yeah. That's where the smokes come out. The push can come in. Just do it. It's just got to go down. Mijente just seeing what's going on. Oh, the C4 narrowly goes near Mijente. Calls out his down to just do it. Gotta peek.
One's in the corner. That's a fact.
Remember, there's a smoke there. Just do it. Does go down to Mijente, and Astra doing so well to open up this approach now. 3 minutes 40 remaining. Opting to rotate around. Delamiro going to cover the flank. Mijente just double checking that nobody is pushing around here. Come down to Manhattan, holding down on this alley. Quick scavenge, we can see Manhattan. 3 kills, 1 death. Mijente, 2 kills, 2 deaths. Shadow Warrior puts a stop to Delamiro in the east. So much equipment, don't get caught out. Manhattan's coming back around. Question here to viewers in the chat right now: what's your favorite approach? I personally would have continued on that west. You know, Manhattan's moving around a lot. It could get picked off potentially, and then it comes down to Shadow Warrior. Get another rotation in. Got to check that alley. Good idea. There's smoke number 1 that was looted. Shadow Warrior got to hold this now. Mijente playing it smart, throws the smoke, so Shadow Warrior's got to call it out. Now rotates back around. Gotta take out Mad Hatter. 2 minutes remaining, plenty of time. I'm pretty sure I did find him, did spot him get a flashback then, so. It's just who do you use it on? Do you use it on a Shadow Warrior on the objective, or do you approach from Mad Hatter and try and take him out? 1 minute 30 now coming up. Mijente has got to make a decision here. Comes down to the battle of the crawl. Shadow Warrior just got to hold this angle here. Oh, Mijente can't get the shots onto him, protected by the box. Shadow Warrior takes out him and gives, no pun intended, the 3rd point. Just unfortunate. It was a good play, really. Maybe he didn't have that flash. I could have swore I saw one, but doesn't matter, as no pun intended, have taken that point. And Astra now got to bring themselves back in this. Apologies for the minute or two there with the overlay. I did get stuck up with the doing the predictions, and then the action started, so my apologies. But yes, this is a game at the moment. Score isn't really justifying the way that Astra is putting in, but no pun intended, showing why they are technically first. I mean, let me double check this while see if it's worldwide. Now, worldwide, you do see Peacekeepers currently first, but no pun intended, are second. Same MMR, so it doesn't really matter too much, as Peacekeepers played 4 games, and no pun intended, this is their 4th now, so. It is always going to be a tough one. 26 seconds remaining on the clock. Slowest round so far tonight. But all the action happening in those first 2 minutes. So round number 4 is coming at you. No pun intended to be given the slower spawn all the way in the center platform.
כל הזמן לעשות אותו דבר, אני מחזיק אותך מהדאמפסטר הזה ואתה מתקדם. דרמי ריספוט, בבק, אובר הפס, הכל. קאבי. פה אתה כן תצטרך את הפצצה שלך. משמאל, כן, טוב, מתכונן. שקט 3. תחזיק.
Tea Party has opted to take the common spot behind the barrels up there, or well, the bins. So Mijente and Tea Party here got to defend this angle. is certainly going to be a tough push, though, for no fun intended. Between Tea Party and Magente, they possibly could put a stop to an approach here. Can expect at least one trade, potentially.
That's bad. Try another one.
Again,
Yeah.
bro, like
Yeah.
3 times.
There you go. Smoke's behind you.
Okay. Third time's the charm.
You got this, Mad Hatter. Third smoke. Oh, the C4 not going to get anyone. It's good smoke. Very good smoke. He actually saved him there. A special ops definitely would have saw him. I think maybe he had a flash in his hand himself, though, so wouldn't have gone for the shots. Maybe it's saved special ops. Game Reaper was watching that. This is good teamwork between these guys. Game Reaper providing the backup, just watching for any movement, whilst Manhattan doing all the, well, doing the work. I mean, Game Reaper is sitting on 5 kills at the moment, only 1 death, so I think he's earned the right to just chill. Special Ops tries to peek that corner, smoke dissipates, and with having 2 of them there, Game Reaper finds an easy pick there as Special Ops out in the open, trying to get Mad Hatter. This is what happens when you have a good duo working together, a team that has played together so much and has just built up that cohesion. You know how each other play. And then it does definitely show in these situations. I mean, Gente peeks that corner, gets taken out, but Tea Party, as I predicted, does take out 1, but it wasn't the trade, so he potentially could take out Just Do It also. It's a very tough spot to attack, and Just Do It, having ran into the overpass here, could give Tea Party this chance to be able to just watch for the open, or, well, watch for the push from coming out of there now. Astra have got this locked down at the moment. You can see the lasers just covering every wall, so as soon as anyone approaches out of there, they will probably be shot. Oh, the trade does come out. Game Reaper and Leo. Just Do It and Tea Party trading, and it all comes down to Shadow Warrior. Oh, and Manhattan at the back, who's going to be able to get the revive. Delamiro not watching for this, gets taken out. And no fun intended, take the first map. Right at the end there, Game Reaper proud of no fun intended. They go into their map pick now. And that's got to feel good. 4-0. Astra got to shake this off. Played very well against Boss Fight, you know. A very, very seasoned team. Does look like Delamiro has dropped out. So potentially we are going to see another member come in for the Astra side. Or maybe just a quick restart there. But I've been rude. I haven't shouted out anyone in the chat today. I can't do things like that. You know, that's just bad. So, hello. We are 1 overlay down, potentially 1 for this map. We will see. How's it going? We can see Sri Lankan and Hoochie popping by. Kind of expected you guys to be watching. AR Hero, Ice V Storm, good to see you. MK Snooper, first time chat from you. Good to see you. And Lamp, Mike Rex, Neo. How's it going? Good to see you guys dropping by and watching. Typical. So Mike Rex also has given us a follow, so thank you very much for that support. Get to see plenty of games. Get to see plenty of games on the on the Onward VRML channel, and if you have time, also follow Onward VRML 2 and 3. As they also put out plenty of games. You can always find some good action here over at the VRML. Most days a week. But we love it. We do. and no fun intended, have decided to go with Bazaar for their for their map pick. And if we take a quick look over at the scores for this map, I'm pretty sure No Fun Intended do enjoy it so far. They have played it twice this season, won it twice, and we saw them play it against a couple teams actually. And we know they do have some good strats for this, and Astra certainly got to be prepared and fight back. First objective going to be the southeastern courtyard. Definitely an interesting one. Works, I think, pretty well in Volk's favor. Can just like kind of get into the buildings, get a good position, just hold out and just wait on the objective. Really, don't need to peek too far. Don't want to get yourselves taken out early on. But we see it. You know, people ignore the advice from the casting desk. And Astra actually have played this 6 times in total, and won it 6. This is No Fun Intended having played it 9 times in total and won it 7. So these guys are going to be very even on this map. It does look like we are going to go into a very short break here, as there has been a timeout call. So whilst we work out that timeout, we will go into an intermission. So be right back. And welcome back. It does look like we have got the 5th member for Astra back in the lobby now. Special Ops having returned. And fingers crossed, we shall be going on very shortly. Got to use that timeout from time to time. Tech issues or anything like that. Quick final confirmation from both sides. I think they are ready to go. So round number 1 going to come at you very, very shortly. A quick shout out to This Is No Longer Funny. Thank you very much for subscribing to us. Your support certainly means a lot. So let us do it. Round number 1 has started. No fun intended on the attack on their map pick.
נדבר על זה אחר כך, עדיף. מה זה הפריפייר שלנו?
No fun intended, opting to not go with the quick spawn they were given. Well, one could argue whether it is a quick spawn. I would say it is. But yeah, going 2 in the west, 3 in the east. This dynamic duo of just Do It and Deadshot holding down the main street. Gonna slowly push along there. Game Reaper and Moth Valley all looting each other. Oh, nice long-range shot there from Game Reaper. Just spotting those pixel movements and does succeed and gets the kill. Don't want to be caught out behind those bricks for too long. Mijente putting his laser down there. Did have a quick peek. And that's it. Just moved to the corner there.
Yeah. I'm looking at yellow 8. That's what it's called, right? Yellow 8.
Yeah. I ain't got no smokes.
My calls are on point.
Good to have that reaffirmation of your call-outs there. Don't want to get caught out when you're trying to call out an enemy position and you're calling the wrong positions. Mijente just got to hold this position now against Game Reaper. He will be pushing in very shortly. Bizarre certainly has a change of pace when it comes to it. I mean, it is all the little sections, but it still plays like kind of like a big map, or at least a medium map. Whereas sometimes you get some maps that seem quite big, like Snow Peak, but do play as a small map due to the small contained areas.
I might have saw a shoulder for 5.
Mijente able to take out Game Reaper over here in the southeast. Gives that knowledge away to Manhattan, whilst Tea Party gets a kill over onto Just Do It. Manhattan gets the refrag, and T gonna have 2 members of No Fun Intended attacking him here. Astra down to 3, No Fun Intended down to 3. Special Ops. Oh, trying to defend this, not able to.
I got 2.
Does get taken out by Manhattan, and just like that, Astra down to 2 defenders. Leo and Tea Party on the objective. Gotta watch out for this intended approach. Deadshot moving in. Does get hit by bullets there, I think. Smoke coming out. The cap could be on here. They're working together to try and get it. Use the smoke as a distraction and then push. T trying to bring that overarching look into it. Deadshot takes out Leo and the objective's open, but T-Party very close. Does trade with Deadshot. You can see that smoke there. Very close. If Deadshot had been able to make it into that smoke, then that could have been a very different story. Nonetheless, no fun intended, will take their Marsot round. So no fun intended, still maintaining that focus and that that morale and just all of it really. Still pushing in and getting the kills. Now got to defend against Astra, who put up a formidable defense really. Did come down to those crucial moments. Malfali getting taken out very early on. He was definitely in a good position to be able to hold against the intending push, but just got caught out at the start. So now shake it off and go into your defense. Oh well, go into your attack round. Get that communication going. That is the key thing. What I'm hearing from No Fun Intended is just a lot of communication. They are talking to each other so much. Whereas Astra seem to have gone a bit quieter. So the countdown is coming out. Round number 2 coming at you. And Astra have been given the same spawn that No Fun Intended got.
If we have 2 smokes, we can cross the north. We can do 2 north, and then we'll do 2 straight down the middle.
I have smokes here. Well, I have 1 smoke here.
When a team's planning at this point, I do wonder, what have you been talking about for that minute 30?
Oh, right, this side. Okay.
Okay, there's the first smoke. Use that to cross. Move it long. It's a good plan. Second smoke coming out here.
There is. I don't think that cross isn't worth. That cross is not worth.
Nope. Manhattan's proving why it isn't.
Go on,
Does take one out. Mob Valley now tries to come in and take another one out. Can't quite land the shot, so Manhattan's so so covered. But the trade will come out here on the Bazaar. Astra now down 2 players, but No Fun Intended down a player themselves. The objective, certainly, as we just saw, is difficult to defend as you start losing those players. Deadshot with a pick onto Gente in the Bazaar. Only down, though. Leo close enough to get the revive, but we can see Shadow Warrior potentially pushing up to try and maybe get the comfort. Oh, unfortunate to me, Gente. Shadow Warrior did hear that call out there, so he does confirm him.
We killed him, I confirmed him.
And now Astra down to 2. Leo locked in to try and take out Shadow Warrior. Gotta get revenge for your fallen foe. Well, fallen friends, should I say. Four minutes now remaining on this. Leo and T certainly got to try and come up with a plan between each other. We are... Oh! Didn't quite get there in time. Just do it. Takes out Tea Party in the east. And Leo all alone now. Gotta try and push in. Certainly can be done. Just get those snaky movements in and just slink your way to the objective. A good smoke and watch the pandemonium that ensues, and you can get the picks. Quick check of your watch there. Good work. Got to keep an eye on that time. 2 minutes 45 remaining though. Plenty of time to attack this. But we can see the lasers just pointing into this room here. Deadshot watching it like a hawk. Leo can pick his opportunity well. But take out Deadshot and get on the objective before Just Do It can react and take him out across the street. It's never a fun thing when you're left alone, and especially when it's like early into the round. Oh well, because he's at about 4 minutes. It's the fear just starts building. Don't get tunnel vision now. They have got so many people off the objective. Deadshot realistically being the only one on it. A well-placed smoke and taking Deadshot out at the same time. Oh, not quite able to get the shots. Just Do It comes around from the bazaar to take Leo out from the back.
I did.
And no fun intended, will take the second point for map number 2. Welcome everybody in the chat. Good to see some known faces there. We are seeing Rossi, Footlong Hades, and Sandy. How's it going? Jarhead Twitching, and Sonda Nashorn. Thank you for stopping by. Reaper Gaming also. Unfortunately, that game does sound like it's going to be an NA game, and most of the time, you guys play about 2 AM for me, so unless you want a half asleep cast. The countdown is going. Round number 3 and now coming at you. With the next objective being the northeastern courtyard. Very tough one to attack. And Tea Party, as you saw there, is ducking. What the more common things is, when you get the quick spawn across there, and Hoochie watching, he will attest to this. You get those picks, you know, straight through that window. There's Tea Party, first pick of the night, takes out Deadshot crossing the street. This is not an easy objective to attack when you've only got 2 or 3. Especially if you haven't been fortunate enough to get any picks on the approach, so no fun intended. Really have to try and even this out and at least get another one now, otherwise they are going to find themselves in a sticky situation for this objective.
Main market.
Do it, and Leo about to have a bit of a battle on this North Road. And let's Just Do It decides to rotate around. And eventually, Leo will hear the footsteps. And Tea Party has got an angle over here as well.
North.
It's going to be tough now. He definitely needs that backup from Leo to be able to peek this, you can see Shadow Warrior's laser hasn't moved from that. He is just waiting for a single bit of movement. Special Ops takes out the second attacker, and T-Pie not able to be able to get behind that door, is down. Leo staying ever so patient, watching and waiting. T-Party gets confirmed there. But no fun intended. All down to 3 players. Astra on 4. Question is going to come. That comes is just do it. Prepared for the Leo's position here. It's not an all too common spot. You expect somebody in the alley, but not always this door. And just, oh, can't quite land those shots, unfortunately. Does get taken out by Just Do It, who survives by all the good graces that you can get there, as he was out in the open. You can see Game Reaper just checking for Special Ops. He's just baiting those shots. Just got to hold that position. Mijente takes out Shadow Warrior.
They smoked inside OBJ, FYI.
Moth Valley gets the kill onto Game Reaper whilst he's approaching from that south alley. And it all comes down to Just Do It. I was saying it's a very, very tough one to attack. Does look like we have had a drop from the Astra side. And Deadshot has jumped back in. Just Do It and takes out Moth Valley and gets and Special Ops gets the quick refrag there, giving Astra the first point for the night. And the comeback, I think, will probably start here. That, you know, that 1 point just gives you that morale boost. So Astra now, having taken that point, does look like both Leo and Deadshot potentially had drops there. So hopefully they get those issues ironed out for this next round, as Astra certainly going to need Leo, going to need that support. As we do go into round number 4. No fun intended, have taken that first map. 4-0. Looked like they were going to potentially roll through this map. But Astra is saying no.
Try and get picks if they go into main market. Let's call a buzz for this one.
Mijente watching for the cross there. It does
cross,
happen.
Southeast, cross.
We don't see that one too often. It will be interesting to see how that falls out. T-Party does get that. It does get that down. See Mijente trying to approach here on the bazaar. Just Do It, just holding this line here.
Building.
No, you missed. That's what it is.
Where you were last time.
Using the M249 to its full benefit, just put fire down onto there, distract, draw the attention to you, get your team in there. Moth Valley moving up, using this pre-fire for cover. See Shadow Warrior over there just trying to peek onto this, but when the pre-fire is going, you don't want to get taken out. And he is in a pretty important spot here. he does go down, then the objective is sort of open. Moth Valley with a kill onto Deadshot.
That's Kilo, what, 3 now?
An accurate kill count. Wait. And now, no fun intended, are on the reverse of what was happening there with Astra, but Game Reaper going to take out Tea Party on his approach in the east. Just do it in Moth Valley having a trade there, and no fun intended, down to 2. Astra on 3. They know that Shadow Warrior's here. Oh, but Special Ops down to himself. And Shadow Warrior gets the C4 off to take both of Leo and Special Ops out. It does leave me Gente on his own. If he can get the kill onto Shadow Warrior, he can get the revive, which he does. Game Reaper now got to move in. He does spot this movement. If he could close this out now, or at least close this round out, Leo get revive.
Next to the wall.
3 minutes 45 now remaining. You have the time to be able to plan this out. Calm down. Get the shots. Oh! What a play by me Gente there. Let's just watch that shot there. It was just pre-fire on a known position and just successfully gets that. Maybe even just saw the little bit of the Volk, as you could see. Whew. Told you, Astra, the comeback is coming. You know, once you get that first point, the second then rolls in, and you then going through, they are not out, you know? It's going to be interesting to see how that affects, no fun intended, as, you know, when you're feeling good because you've been getting those points. You got to remember, they got 6 uncontested points in a row, which is what uncontested means, so I don't know why I say that, but you know. And then Astra have just put a stop to that, not once, but twice now. They go into a defensive round here. Coyote, this is where it could change both sides on 2 points. We spoke about it in the first or second round. A cap here is king. If somebody can get in on the objective, get the tablet out, put that 7-digit code in, they will take this map. No fun intended on the attack. Astra going to be wanting to make sure that does not happen. If no fun intended do get this cap, then they have taken the second map and the series. So it all does ride now on this Astra defense. Even if they don't get the win, as long as they can all go down, then they then get their chance to take the map on from a cap. And this objective, it's not easy to defend. Once you start getting those picks, you're going to probably get the common spots in the east and west with somebody on either side just covering, watching for any approaches, but they are usually all alone. So you see a 2-3 or a 2-2-1 split, and you've then got defenders trying to take on 2 people, and we've seen no fun intended's teamwork between these duos that they tend to send around. Ooh, there's so many what ifs, there's so many caveats. We've got to see how this plays out now for round number 5, and it does come down to this. Mad Hatter and Game Reaper, we saw that duo on Subway. It worked ever so well. They provide such good cover, but Special Ops taking up the east. Gonna want to put a stop to them. Mad Hatter with a kill onto me, Gente. A little bit of a slower rotation there. Does get spotted. It's the deadly thing when you have that when Marsok get that eastern spawn or the western, because either way they're going to be on a position to be able to get you pretty quick. So you have got to get into spots so fast. Well, Special Ops with a good rotation here, coming back into the objective, probably going to be the best option. Let them take the east. You don't want to be caught out on your own there.
Yep, east courtyard. No, it's right side.
Shadow Warrior taking out Tea Party over here in the west.
Echo 3,
Astra
Echo
now
3.
left of the defenders on the objective. This is not the situation you want to be in. As now, no fun intended, have the ability to just surround that objective. We can see Moth Valley, though, with a very nice angle here. Could watch for the cross. But it all comes down to that famous onward timing that we are so used to. Looks like Deadshot trying to get shots over onto Game Reaper there.
Oh, it's friendly.
Oh, that was so close. That was close.
Orange one.
But it does give Leo the knowledge that there is a push, and in is coming in very shortly. Game Reaper very tactical with his plans. We'll be calling out to surround this objective.
I'm not Leo. Why didn't you think I'm Leo? I sound nothing like Leo.
No, Leo. That was Leo that got shot. That shot at you.
A little bit of a conversation between Special Ops and Mad Hatter. Special Ops annoyed that he gets confused with his teammate Leo. So he decides to down himself for the insult there, depending on how you look at it. Unfortunately for Astra, it's going to open up this cap. We don't, you know, the smokes are in now. Like I was saying, no fun intended, are going to be looking to get this cap. If they get it, like I say, they just take the map, take the series, and then go into the third map feeling good. It's their map pick. Moth Valley and Leo all around the objective. Got to get that revive. They do get taken out, but this is the... Special Ops really annoyed about that C4. I would be as well, to be honest. I didn't see where it went, but if it down me... Ooh. But you got lucky that you didn't give 2 points, because if you'd done that at the end, that would have been... You would have just given, no fun intended, the win. So... We spoke about it before the start of the round. No fun intended, only got 1 point there. They were going for that cap there. They wanted it. I think they worked off the... They didn't know about the down. The C4 down is probably what saved that cap. Because I think if they had that knowledge that that was the last person, they probably wouldn't have taken the shot and gone for it. But again, all those shoulda, woulda, couldas, the game of Onward is it's a fearless foe. It chews you out, it spits you out, chews you up, spits you out. Just, yeah, we've all been there. But Astra now on the attack. They can get this cap here. They will secure the second map, go into their map pick. I did get it wrong, apologies at the start there. This is no fun intended's map pick, and they are away, so they only get 1. Astra are home, so they get 2. They played Subway first, which was their first pick. So in the next one, they're either going to be able to choose, do we go Volk and try and run with the advantage that Volk gets, or do you pick your map and go Marsoc? Trust in your map pick. Just a shout out to Skateboard Jake. Thank you so much for gifting those subs out. You are seriously helping us to hopefully bring more content and more casts without the overlay left up for you guys. So thank you ever so much. It really does mean a lot. So Shadow Warrior opting to cover that. Meet Gente with the first kill onto Mad Hatter as he tries to cross. We saw it happen early. He's not happy about the fact that he got taken out early. In the last one, anyway. Got a very heavy push coming in from the east here. Game Reaper, though, will be hearing all this talking.
My game crashed. Are you kidding? My game crashed. Guys, my game crashed. My game crashed.
Does sound like there's a little bit of a bug there with Leo having having crashed. Certainly not what you want here. No fun intended. Are only down to 4. Mijente going to take the approach here. Game Reaper got to stay in this corner. Nice smoke there for the cross. The lasers are just above him. Got to watch out though. Game Reaper potentially will come around for this flank very shortly. Or at least watch for the crossover in the Bazaar. Moth Valley over there gets taken out by a dodge shot. Nice long-range shot there, but me, Gente, and Just Do It having a bit of a trade there in the Bazaar. Just Do It early down. Deadshot trying to get the revive. Does avoid the shots by Special Ops.
One rotated back. They're northwest now.
Astra are down to 2 here. No fun intended. Looking very strong on this objective. All can change. Shadow Warrior takes out Tea Party, and just like that, Game Reaper takes out Special Ops, and no fun intended do close out the map. So, that's it. Did drop there also. And Leo, obviously his game did crash. That is unfortunate for Astra, as they were definitely looking like they were on a bit of a comeback there. But that is the nature of online gaming. You can never truly predict it, you know. Things happen, especially with VR. I cannot count the amount of times I'd be in a game and my headset would end up unplugging it, or like getting unplugged. And if anyone's played with the OG Vive, you had these little link boxes, and yeah, cable just happens to get slightly unplugged. The power was the worst bit. It was so thin. And that'd come out in a game, and then I'd have to plug that in. Then I lost my mic, so I couldn't speak to anyone. Good old days. Hey, glad VR's moved on since then. But next map we are going to see will be Suburbia, if you're not sure. Certainly is a map that Astra definitely favoured. We saw them play it against Boss Fight, and the play there, they did actually end up taking it. You know, they get that third map, so I think they're going to be looking to get this win here and try and do it without giving away too many points and ease out that MMR balance there. No fun intended. Are on 8 points currently. Astra with 2. They can get 4, then make it 6-8. You know, the loss won't be as bad. And this can also be the tough side of playing 2 league matches in a week. You know, if you tie that in with your scrims as well, and maybe a little bit of practice, it's tough. You know, it can be a lot of Onward. You know, these games, the last one I think went on for about 2 hours, 2.5 hours. This one's been going on for about an hour and 20 minutes here. So, you know, that... It's the, I guess it's just that your energy levels really do start to deplete, and it just gets tougher and tougher. But we will see round number 1 start for you guys right now. Astra have chosen this map. The first objective is going to be all the way over in the on lane 1 behind the 4x4, and this one we saw it in the last one. We know that they've got some good plays for this. No fun intended. Really need to watch themselves here. Got to get that pre-fire in on the lanes. Anyone could be moving anywhere. Suburbia is one of those maps where the pre-fire definitely is what elevates certain team players. If you can deny areas of crossing. Oh, Just Do It spots me. Gente trying to get the peek over into the back there. Shadow Warrior holding a nice defense here, and Just Do It takes out another one. But Tea Party gets a nice long-range shot over onto Shadow Warrior. This is where Just Do It tries to make the cross. Can't quite do it. Leo and Moth Valley both shooting the same person. Do get that kill. Get the confirm. Both of them get a confirm. And the objective is wide open right now. Some smokes, but Manhattan watching the objective from all the way at the back on lane 1. Does defend it. Game Reaper now pushing in. This is a very tough objective to hold when you don't have somebody on this angle. Deadshot has gone on the flank. Comes around, takes out Moth Valley. Reading the situation oh so well. As all quieting down now, Leo watching for the intended flank. You have to choose your angle. Deadshot moving in here. Gives away his position. If Leo can just accurately pinpoint where those footsteps are coming from, he could get the shots over on the back here. Deadshot is covered, but tries to flash. Not going to have an effect. 3 minutes 45 remaining on the clock. Certainly is doable, this. Goes for the push. Doesn't spot him. Second flash coming out. Must have connected. See the run into the wall there.
Behind me, Daus.
It's Leo all the time who's the last one as well. Game Reaper is in a good spot, but Leo needs to take out Deadshot. Gets bored with the movement, goes for the push, does take out Leo, giving, no pun intended, the first point for map number 3. A very bitty round there. All the early action going on. And Astra did so well to bring it down to, you know, to bring no pun intended down to 3 players. Suburbia is one that's, I don't know, I find it quite tough personally attacking these northern objectives and getting those kills. I think it is kind of difficult, you know. Sometimes you do spot a little bit of movement, take somebody out, but for the most part, you're exposed back to Volt. So, I don't know. What are your thoughts in chat? How do you, it's, you know, I think everyone's going to prefer to attack the south. You know, attack spawn house. I'd even prefer to attack mid house, but the north, I just don't like it. So we'll give a shout out to everyone in the chat. Good to see you, Radar Head, cheering us on, and Salty also. Thank you again for your support. Always good. So the next round has started. Round number 2 coming at you right now. No pun intended. On the attack, being given a very different spawn here.
Let's roll.
Lots and lots of pre-fire coming out. Not going to find it smart, though. Astra going in, and there's a little bit of pre-fire. Will actually find Vigente. Wow. I will just shut up and just watch what happens and stop commentating. Shadow Warrior gets the down onto Tea Party. It's a very common spot. You know, more people should nade that. You can always anticipate that someone's probably going to be there. Leo gets the pick onto Game Reaper, going to be a very crucial pick there. Tea Party only down, going to get call-outs, and Leo's in the position to be able to hear all this. He could potentially come up with a bit of a plan.
On you. One's lane 1, one's coming lane 2.
Deadshot with a confirm. Astra down 2 players, but they're in a strong position here. Leo can't quite land the shots onto Shadow Warrior. Has to reload. Then eventually does get them. Only down, though. Flash coming out, Moth Valley providing that backup, and just like that, Deadshot gets taken out also, but Mad Hatter all alone taking out Special Ops. Astra down to 2 in all that commotion and pandemonium. Well, Mad Hatter going to be able to cross this street with pretty much ease. Get round on the back of Astra. They need to be watching for this flank. Really got to come up with that plan now. 4 minutes remaining. Like I said, I think the opportunity here would be to take the lane 4 route, come round the back of the objective, and try and get picks before they see it. With 3 minutes 30 on the clock. Mad Hatter is certainly anticipating a flank here, but it isn't going to come out. Leo and Special Ops, I think? Oh, a Moth, sorry. Have got a pretty good defense on this, you know? Leo covering the front and Moth Valley covering the back. Mad Hatter's just got to try and come up with a plan here. If we loot down his line of sight, just trying to see any movement there on the objective. But Moth Valley sitting way at the back behind those Hesco boxes isn't going to easily be spotted out. Oh, we can see a slither there. Gives himself away, but gets the shot, and Astra will take their first point for map number 3. So, Astra showing they are still here to win this. We saw them, you know, do it against Boss Fight. Yep, it didn't quite go the way they wanted, but that third map, they certainly came out in a standing fashion and took that one. The question is going to be, are they going to do it on this one? Objective will change over into the playground. We saw a double cap on this objective last night. One behind the hedge here, and then one directly on the objective. I do wonder, are we going to see another one tonight? It's, you know, we haven't had one yet. And if there's any, you know, anything you take away from this, it's definitely got to be that there was no caps. And as a player, you know, or a team, when you're getting capped on, it just, you know, means the defense needs work. But if you aren't getting capped on, and you're all going down, you're doing well. You know, for all intents and purposes. I mean, you could be winning, but you do well. So round number 3 has been started. Apologies if my voice broke there. Trade between Tea Party and Shadow Warrior, both them taken out here. Leo got to go against Mad Hatter, who's out in the open. Nice play by Leo to take him out. Just do it. Gonna be hearing all these gunshots. Gotta be watching there now. No fun intended. Down 2 in the first 30 seconds. It's a tough one, this is, as you start losing people. As soon as those smokes coming out, you've got to be moving around. Game Reaper taking out Moth Valley all the way in the back there. Nice shot. Leo tries getting the kill, but he's standing out in the open. Does get taken out. Special Ops gets the pick up to Deadshot now. And Astra and No Fun Intended, both 2 and 2. Game Reaper pretty far away. Got to make his way into the objective now. Just do it. Also got to be covering the objective. The smoke covering this. Special Ops watching last night's cast, going for the cap. Just do it, moving in. Doesn't land the shots. The smoke providing the cover, and Game Reaper now got to push in. Got to check behind here. It's all going on, and Gente all the way in the back there takes out Game Reaper, moving in on the objective. And Astra get the Marsot win that they desperately needed. Well, if the team has a map, then this has got to be it for Astra, really. I think every team certainly has that one map that they like to play, and they are confident on this. It is one of the more common and most played maps, to be fair. So it's tough not to be confident on it, really, but I don't know. When the game's gone the way it has up to this point, it definitely takes a lot to find that morale deep down in you and just try and soldier on, but they have come back into it, and come back into it well. So Astra now going on the defense for this objective. And No Fun Intended, gotta pick it up. And they are doing well, don't get me wrong, you know. Just think we can see here on the scores as we go into round number 4 that everyone's getting the kills. Just do it on 3. Shadow Warrior with 1, Game Reaper with 1, Deadshot and Mad Hatter with 3 each. And then you got Tea Party with 2, Gente with a kill, Moth Valley with 4, Special Ops with 2, and Leo with 4. These guys are basically even, really. Some pre-fire coming out. Not going to find it smart, though, because nobody is going that way. Shadow Warrior takes out Moth Valley, moving in, though. Oh, Slither at Tea Party exposed there to Mad Hatter. Gets a nice kill onto him. Gente on the objective, trying to get the refrag. Does get it. Great shot.
Lane.
No fun intended, down to 4, whilst Astra down to 3. And that lane 1 approach has been put a stop to. Somebody else must take that route now. And if you start having to split up your original forces, it's, you know, the plan's then going out the window. If we look on the map, we can see one player over by the tank in the south, one player basically on the objective in the playground, and we got Gente on lane 4. Now it just comes down to the battle of the LMG. Just got to get that pre-fire down and generally hope for the best. Just do it now. Getting a little bit closer. Getting antsy. Shadow Warrior does get a kill on Special Ops in the south. And Just Do It finishes off takes out Gente. And Leo all alone now on the objective. This is going to be a tough position. They know that there's only one. The smokes are coming out. Just Do It coming around on the lane 4. Deadshot going in for the cap there. Has got Tablet out. Can't quite get it. Expecting to push. Leo did take out Just Do It. Narrowly getting that and comes around. The trade. But unfortunately, Game Reaper's still alive. So no fun intended. We'll get the second point. And this is just the back and forth that we were anticipating, I think, for this map. You know, just don't know who is going to come out on top. But we will give a quick shout out to HeyOTZM. Good to see you. First time chat from you. And Sandy Footlong Hades. MK Snooper Sri Lankan. Still here watching. Enjoying the game. Always good to see you guys. Hopefully jump in very soon. And just like that, round number 5 is coming at you. Objective changed all the way into the north again. This time we are going to be behind the red car. Manhattan getting a bit of an aggressive spot for this. Nice nade! Instant kill! Oh, that was good. That was very, very good. I love a good nade. Everyone must know it by now when you watch it in cast. Just beautiful. Tea Party comes around for the refrag. Not happy with the kill. Gente getting a revive there. Game Reaper though finishing off Morphalic for that revive. Not happy with that. You do not take his kills. Gonna see Just Do It try pushing in. Not quite able to get the shots onto Tea Party. Special Ops moving very slowly over on lane 1. Astra down to 3. No fun intended on 4. Oh, the kill from Shadow Warrior onto Tea Party, moving around on lane 2. Special Ops just trying to get that angle. Can't quite get the shots onto Shadow Warrior. That good old Onward timing. He put all that magazine into it, didn't land the shots, and just like that, Shadow Warrior comes out in the open.
I'm 90% sure it's a -1.
Didn't quite get him, unfortunately. He has moved. Lane 1. Watching this movement, we can see.
Don't poke out. No.
There you go. There it was. Tried to get the call out, Mijente did, but unfortunately too little too late. Shadow Warrior gets the kill onto both of them, giving, no fun intended, the 3rd point for map number 3. And just like that, no fun intended, back on their tear. Is that 2 uncontested points for this map? It's a tough deal. Can't excuse that, you know. But both sides really fighting for this final map, and you gotta love it when you come into the map number 3, especially after, you know, a team's won. Sometimes you'll get them deflating and just want to get it over with, but these guys still fighting on to the bitter end. Just hats off to you guys. With Astra now on the defense, no fun intended, going to be looking to close this out, get those picks, and go home real happy. But if Astra have anything to say about it, that will not happen. So to that, we will start the next round. It's going to be round number 6. Astra take this. We will go into a round 7 decider. Not seen one of those yet. This is what this map now, or this objective comes down to. It's just the wait. Wait for a team to approach. Astra not opting to go with the push. Man out to watching Moth Valley with the pre-fire does take him down.
On lane 1, right at the back. He's peeking.
Fortunately for Manhattan, he just can't quite see Moth there for the for the confirm. And see a different side to Astra for this map, or at least for this objective. Not going for those aggressive plays, but opting to play it more reserved for this. It does look like we are going to see a little bit of regression there coming out from Tea Party, but Game Reaper is watching for it, so he's going to go down, and the confirm will more than likely come out as it does. So he is now out of this. Smoke's being thrown out on the objective. Leo cannot abandon this. Knows he wants to get that peek in, but just cannot. So Deadshot's going to be wanting to try and close this out. Manhattan gets his kill onto Moth Valley.
One's dead. RP.
You're not.
Flash coming out from Deadshot. Not going to blind Leo. And you got to be anticipating that spot. No matter how quiet someone's been, there is always somebody there. Just do it, and Leo getting the trade there.
There's one lane.
And Mijente nicely finishing him off. Stealing a kill. Gets the kill onto Shadow Warrior. And just Deadshot just trying to push along here, but Game Reaper staying so silent over on lane 4. Just avoids getting spotted by Special Ops there. all the talking. Mi Gente is going to hear this.
Fuck's sake, my headset's gonna go. There's one on. Fuck's sake, no 3. I can't see. Fucking headset, mate. Fucking 6-year-old piece of shit.
You do not talk about the Vive in that way. But that's how it got me as well. Yeah, started going blind, basically. Yeah, lenses must have been going after 6 years, actually. 2 minutes 20 remaining on the clock. And no fun intended, gotta start this approach. Special Ops just holding this angle. We'll be listening. Game Reaper going for the oh-so-deadly cross. Should be able to get across nicely, but Manhattan going to get picked off by Special Ops. Now that's a 2-on-2. Doing good things behind there, just moving around in the back. Not really staying in one permanent spot. Just keeps your team off, keeps the enemy off balance. Oh, but you just get into the just go into the lines of sight of Game Reaper. Getting taken down, Mi Gente, last player. Oh, gets the kill onto Game Reaper. And we are going into a 1v1 situation, but Deadshot gets the pick onto Mi Gente, who was checking over on lane 3. No fun intended. Take the final point for map number 3. And that is all she wrote, folks. Just been a brilliant game from both sides. Really played well. Astra just being unfortunate in a couple situations there where, no fun intended, have just been able to just close things out or even turn things around and come back. So very, very well played to both sides, but no fun intended being the victors here. It's going to be interesting to see your game next week, as the agreement was between us. So make sure you're watching this on Onward VRML. This is going to be a team you want to watch. When the match gets generated, you will see them live. But on that note, that is going to be the end of this cast. I know, hold your cries. You know, we will have more. Don't worry. And I think my next cast is going to be Sunday at 11 AM for me, 6 AM I think for PST probably. Somebody, check it on the Onward VRML site. I will most definitely put that link in there, but you should have seen Nightbot posting that throughout the stream. And yeah, so I just want to say thank you all for watching. It's been a fantastic game, and I appreciate all the support and the follows and the subscriptions. It's all good stuff. So thank you all for watching. See you very shortly.